Hey y'all, hey. So this question comes up a lot. I've had a C-section. Does that mean I can't have a tummy tuck? Or even, people ask, I've had a hysterectomy, my cut was up and down, or I've had mesh, or I've had hernias. So the answer is the short answer is yes. The longer answer is coming. Um, so pretty much, what you want to think about is, especially with the muscle repair, is mesh. That's the only thing that's kind of a little bit prohibitive, and it doesn't prohibit the surgery. It just makes you modify the surgery. But you can have a C-section and have a tummy tuck. I've had a patient who's had 6 C-sections who had a tummy tuck and did just fine. So this is what happens, right? This is the abdomen, belly button C-section scar, right? Or any scar. You can have a scar also, going up and down, right, like that. So basically, in tummy tuck, what happens is we make an incision low. The incision is low, right? Or I do that. I can't speak for everybody, but I make that incision low like this, right? And so what I do basically is lift up all the skin, the fatty tissue up off of the abdominal wall. So essentially what I do is I remove all this tissue up and off, right? And so usually the tissue that comes off, which I delineated here, is this. Like this tissue all comes off. So what does that mean? It means you have one single scar, the C-section scar, and even the vertical hysterectomy scar is usually removed as part of that, right? That all comes out, and then what do we have? One single incision and one single scar. So it doesn't preclude you. And also the other thing too is just making sure that who you're with, your surgeon is like comfortable, trained in this, because you do have to navigate through scar tissue for the surgery. I will say that the majority of times that I do a tummy tuck or abdominoplasty, the same thing, just different terms for the same thing. I usually notice that there is some scar tissue from prior surgeries, whether it be an appendectomy, C-section, hysterectomy, oophorectomy. Like it's just uncommon for someone to get to that point and not have had something like some kind of surgery. So it's a very okay thing. I'm gonna show you an example actually of a patient of mine who had this done. Okay, y'all, here we go. So this is her, y'all. So she had actually a hysterectomy. You can, if you look, let me show you closely. You see that? So she had that scar there from her hysterectomy. It was indented. It kind of tethered it. And so this is her actually initially at about 6 weeks. This is about 3 months. So I just showed the progression there, but see her post-op. So you see she has here one single scar. The other scar was removed, right? Because all this tissue, see all this tissue, that all came out. So what does that mean? We have a single scar here as part of her tummy tuck, and the other scar is gone. So that's generally how it works. So, and if someone has like hernia and has mesh, maybe has mesh over the muscle, typically I can still do surgery, but maybe I can't do a muscle repair. But the best thing is just get a consult. But yeah, I hope that answers that question. All right, y'all. Have a good day. I'll catch y'all later.